Our retreat center in southwest Michigan is surrounded by 2,600 acres of forest, lakes, and prairies. This natural beauty, combined with our cutting-edge curriculum, creates a unique learning environment. Retreat participants gain new insights into themselves and their organizations. They're also exposed to practical tools and techniques they can take home and put into play immediately. But don't take it from me. Listen to Joan Smith and Ann Dahmer share their retreat experience.
Ann and I came to that seminar with a million things on our minds.
It, of course, was a tremendously busy month. And Joan and I really ran the business. And for us to leave for 2 days to go out on a retreat, we felt terribly guilty because we knew we were up to our eyeballs in work.
And we get back there, and it's like a Western town. And then Ann and I just looked at each other and said, we're in it now. We have no clue what the boxcars are all about, what the little shops were all about, how it was possibly going to apply to our business.
The place makes you get away from your business, and it's such a different feeling than being in a hotel ballroom or being in a conference center. It really makes you focus on the issues at hand.
And it was so quiet there, and it was so beautiful as we went down and through the trails and across the creeks, that you couldn't help, I couldn't help but feel myself completely begin to relax. Just taking that little time to go out where it's different than my everyday environment and thinking about a particular focused topic, and it makes all the difference in the world.
The facilitators and the activities really spoke to us. This is the first conference I've ever been to and even know about that talks to second stage businesses. And the thing that struck us was they talk our language. They know our problems. They're talking issues that Joan and I are trying to resolve.
And it was a big aha for me, and I think for Ann, when we realized that it's okay to let things go. We no longer have to do everything. We can rely on our teammates, and they want us just to do what we should be doing.
In addition to helping second-stage entrepreneurs, the Edward Lowe Foundation also holds retreats for peer groups and leaders of organizations that support entrepreneurship and economic growth. Take Steve Kozak, who is the Executive Director of the Greater Baltimore Technology Council, a group committed to growing Baltimore's high-tech community.
You know, there's this phrase about it being lonely at the top, and that's not because CEOs are special people. It's because there aren't many places outside of your own organization where you can turn to for support.
Steve, like other organizational leaders, comes to the foundation to take advantage of the natural beauty and serenity found at Big Rock Valley. The peaceful surroundings allow them to function away from their normal confines. Discussions occur outside of competing local boundaries, allowing participants to focus on issues at hand and be more productive. Facilitation is tailored to fit each group's needs and expectations to eliminate wasted time on unnecessary activity.
Part of the magic is the sense of place. There's something about being out in nature that automatically shifts your frame of mind. I remember the first time I went on the reflective walk, which is an activity where you're supposed to remain silent and write down answers to questions posted at various stops along the hike. Now, since I have a hard time not talking, I wasn't sure how the walk was going to benefit me. And yet one of the questions really hit home. What would you do if you had only 6 months left to live? I started thinking about my wife and my kids, and I became pretty emotional thinking about it. That moment reinforced the importance of keeping my family front and foremost. It's all too easy for leaders to get caught up in work, but you know what? That work is always going to be there.
There are hundreds of programs out there for business leaders. But what sets the Edward Lowe Foundation apart is our focus on the leader's transformational role. Our cutting-edge curriculum and emphasis on second-stage companies gives leaders the insights and tools they need, not only to survive change, but to anticipate and take advantage of it.
You know, another takeaway was an activity about identifying hidden strengths. This was an eye-opener for me because coming from the corporate world, there's so much emphasis on overcoming your weaknesses. But suppose you've got a person on your team who's an unbelievably fast runner. Why in the world would you want them to become a great swimmer or a bodybuilder? Instead, Invest in the best track shoes, the best running suit, get out of their way and let them run as fast as they can. That activity made me realize that you need to let your people do great things by focusing on what they do best.
A retreat at Big Rock Valley isn't a class or workshop. It's not a seminar at a beach resort. It's about value for your time. It's about unique learning opportunity where business leaders can share their experiences with peers. It's all about group genius. When you get smart people together, great things happen. Whether you're an entrepreneur or the leader of an entrepreneur support group, when you leave Big Rock Valley, you'll look at your organization and yourself differently.
So the question always comes up, was it worth it? And I tell you, if you are a second stage business, I can't imagine a better place for you to spend your time. We would go back in a heartbeat.
The truth of the matter is we long to go back there. We found there a peace, a serenity, an ability to think that we have never found before.